Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Oh, what a sight this is. The
match.
colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Oh, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
Now it's McTominay. And here's Yamal. He is through here. He's having a pop! Nearly, but not quite.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Gattuso. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He has found the way through. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is chance, surely! That's put paid to the danger. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Oh, that's a real chance! Aberdeen with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, now he... And Batistuta! Oh, glorious Batty goal! A finish of true class! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the first goal... Big chance! And the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Aberdeen definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? And there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gattuso! This time, surely! That's another chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Davids. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Aberdeen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. One chance! And that's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Aberdeen restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Isco is always looking to break lines. Can he get onto this? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Now it's Yamal. And here's Isco. Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Threads one in. O'Reilly. Now Davids. Now it's Aubameyang. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Knocks it into space. Well, played right into his path. He's got away. Cruyff! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Cruyff just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Corner number 2 then. Aberdeen have the chance to go the other way. Looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. And he's gone looking for safety.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Done delicately.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Baresi makes the interception. And here's Aubameyang. Tries to play it through. This looks promising. Oh, well played, well played. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Gabriel Batistuta.
So we're into the second 45.
Coming on to replace him is number 20.
And he's intervened well there.
Mackay.
And he cuts out the supply. Pullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mackay. He'll try from distance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mackay clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Barcola. And he's managed to get free. O'Reilly, he's picked his way through. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
O'Reilly is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Now this could be a chance. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pullet never out of the action for very long. And this is Rui Costa. Great chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And in a trice. The substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cruyff couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And this is Rui Costa. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great right. Chance for a shot! Cruyff! No one quite like him! He's got himself an absolute peach.
After 63 minutes,
Two to the good, and
Number
they
14.
are purring,
Johan
absolutely purring. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Barcola. Great vision. O'Reilly.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And they're quick to get it back. Yamal. That's an imaginative pass. That's really well cleared. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Isco. Nicely spread. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Jordi Alba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Barcola. Cruyff. Alaba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Aubameyang. Thuram is there to clear. Cruyff. Now it's Mackay.
substitution on the field. Number 17, Rui Costa. Number 23, Ruud Gullit. Coming on the field. Number 4, Luis Figo. Number 10, Wesley Sneijder.
Alaba. O'Reilly. That'll be a throw. Bonucci. And he was quick to react. And it's Davids. Davids really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Goal!
And they are disappearing out of sight!
After 85
And a
minutes
trademark move ends with the
Number 20,
inevitable classy finish.
Roy Mackay.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking
Number
into a sucker
14,
punch, and they're dazed.
Johan Cruyff. Coming on
So
the
now
field
the
is
difference is
number
3.
19, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Gerrard, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alexander-Arnold. Jordi Alba gets across to intercept that. And this is Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
It's Snyder! And that is high. Now it's Gerrard. Griezmann. And he's lost his man here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Kai voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, whatever people may say about him, there is plenty to admire about Diego Costa.
Oh, what is there not to admire? Multiple champion, a born winner with a style that is uniquely his. He was brilliant by any yardstick.
Yeah, and while at times it can make him look like a pantomime villain, his uncompromisingly physical style, the gamesmanship, they're all traits that make him what he is. You lose that edge.
And this is Rui Costa. Tries to pass it through. He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And this is Hazard. He is through here. Crossed into the box. Oh, that was vital. That's an imaginative pass. He's in plenty of space here. Space for him to turn and look. Gets his head on it! That's another chance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Rui Costa. Can he get on the end of this? And he was alert to it. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Stood up well to him there. Gattuso with the clearance. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, played right into his path. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Vieira shows great strength. Anderson tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. So we're still where we started right now.
Hazard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Gattuso clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's destined for the flank. Jordi Alba delivered. Header! And he's straight offside. Pullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gattuso unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Hazard.
This is the time you need that pace.
All the way back.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Olise! And he has kept it out somehow.
Olise is offering a right smile there.
Lisandro Martinez cuts it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has been cut short. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's made its way to him.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Iniesta, a player who needs no introduction. A probing pass. Vieira. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's been given away. And that's going to be a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's been played through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Hazard aimed beyond the defence. That's going to go a long way. That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 19. Entrará
So let's get the ball rolling.
número 9.
So the first half brought no goals. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that was nowhere near his best. Dumfries threads one in. Olise, he's found a way through. Looks across. Oh, great leap! He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Al Hilal have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the shot! And that was struck with genuine force. It's their second corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. An instinctive delivery. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass has been well intercepted. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Now it's Costa, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's goes for a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Oh, terrible pass. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
Dumfries.
fue de 28.599.
Well, that's a great run he's made from deep. Nicely weighted ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Diego Costa. Al Hilal are looking to break at pace. Vieira. And they can counter here. He's picked his way through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Anderson. Now it's Hazard. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Martinez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Olise. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 17. Lo reemplazará número 14.
Showing good feet. Anderson can see things, others simply cannot. Martinez. And it's Cahill. Dumfries. Desai does well to get it back. Looking for the run. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Entrará al campo número 20.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park. Al Hilal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Driving forward. Šeško! This time, surely! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Convertido en el minuto 79.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Al Hilal find a position of real strength now. Real chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
That's really well manoeuvred. Lisandro Martinez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dumfries.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he latch on to this? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Batistuta. And that has put paid to that. Gattuso. Has a look and plays it forward. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cahill is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that is out of play.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 23. Lo reemplazará número 4.
Dumfries. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Schweinsteiger pulls off and that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
Signore e signori, benvenuti
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards.
Bale! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more. Pretty robust defending.
Bale. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level, okay, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
Ibrahimovic tries from distance. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. In towards the back stick. Tries one from range. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Saliba. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? It's Figo! And he should have made them pay.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance, really, and 99 times out of 100, and you know what I'm going to say next.
Somewhat off target. So it is still 0-0. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Ibrahimovic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Doué quietly revving up. And it's Bale.
Milan definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Chips it through. And he's intervened well there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a cute ball. He is through here. Shot a goal! Goal, Milan! And there is your opener.
Gol per il Milan.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew.
It's Ibrahimovic! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance here to counter. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Ball in towards the middle. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Ibrahimovic. He's got away. Figo! Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Rijkaard gets into a good position. Bale. Yaya Toure. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Doué. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. He is just caressing the ball.
That was lovely, that.
Vinicius Junior. That has not gone well. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's been slipped through. Bale. Pirlo.
Il quarto uomo indica
Now it's
2 minuti di
Ibrahimovic.
recupero.
And this is Cruyff. Pirlo. And here's the chance to counter. Doué. And he's running through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Good ball, good take. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And it's Figo. Doué. Jordi Alba calmly anticipates. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Figo gets a foot in here. Gullit. Real chance! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt...
And the shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6, numero 21, Pirlo, numero 5.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Numero 11.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well seen, saw that coming. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's been flattened there. Milan are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Spread to the right. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gullit. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that was vital. Deftly away. Marcelo tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 23.
Probably be looking to
Numero
play it
18.
square from here.
Ibrahimovic.
So who is the target
Lascia
now?
il campo per
He's having a look
il
at what's
numero 10.
available.
Schneider, il numero 20.
That's going up front in a hurry. Nice looking ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that's going right the way across. Now it's Rodri.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Toure cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well read, nice interception. Short changes him with that pass. Gullit. And it's Marcelo. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, super ball. And a chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Numero 4.
Milan found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
4 added minutes on the board.
Minuti di recupero.
Rodri. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cruyff. Rijkaard. And it's Schneider. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Goes down, but nothing given. Played towards the front line. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum.